In this video, we are going to talk about top 5 motorbikes of all times. So before starting this video, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. Motorcycles deserve a place in the pantheon of classic vehicles. After all, they have been around as long as cars. There are many classic bikes that are beloved by automotive collectors throughout the world. These include legendary models produced by leading manufacturers such as Harley-Davidson, BMW, and Triumph. Many of the motorcycles on this list can be found in museums around the world, or in the private collections of movie stars, business tycoons, and professional athletes. Here are top 5 motorbikes of all times. Before we have a tendency to begin, why don't you hit the subscribe button? And therefore the bell notification icon so that you never miss any of our videos. Let's begin. Number 5. Triumph Bonneville. For some gearheads, the British company Triumph is the first and last name in motorcycles. And the very best motorcycle ever built is the Triumph Bonneville. First appearing in 1959, the Bonneville is named after the Bonneville Salt Flats in Utah, where the bike competed to break numerous land speed records. The motorcycle easily reached speeds of up to 115 miles per hour, which was unheard of in the late 1950s and early 1960s. Nicknamed the Bonnie, the motorcycle's cool design and low slung seat made it popular among celebrities of the day, as well as professional racers. This is a classic bike in every sense of the word. Number 4. Moto Guzzi V8. It may look a little odd, but the Moto Guzzi was a leading racing bike back in the 1950s. Armed with a V8 engine, the Moto Guzzi is now considered a masterpiece of automotive engineering. Using a water-cooled screamer allowed the bike to displace only 500 cc. It also has 4 camshafts and 8 baby carburetors. This enabled the Moto Guzzi to reach earth-shattering speeds of 175 miles per hour, which was mind-blowing at the time. Owing to high production costs, the Moto Guzzi was only produced between 1955 and 1957. However, the bike continued to make a name for itself on racetracks around the world for years afterwards. Today it is a much desired motorcycle among discerning collectors. Number 3. BMW 5. Known as the /5 series of motorcycles, the BMW R55s, R65s and R75s are considered by many experts to be the most reliable bikes ever built. Made for only 3 years between 1970 and 1973, the /5s were eventually replaced by the 6 series. However, the /5s were extremely advanced for their time with electric starters and telescopic forks. The R75 is considered the very best of the /5s, as well as the fastest of the series as it could hit a top speed of 110 miles per hour. The /5s also have a cool look and have proven themselves to be an ideal street bike. Today they are a popular vintage motorcycle from the 1970s. Number 2. Harley-Davidson WLA. For motorcycle aficionados and WW2 history buffs, bikes don't come any better than the Harley-Davidson WLA. This motorcycle was built for the US Army during the Second World War and is slightly different from the civilian WL model. The fenders, for example, were modified so that the bike could withstand the muddy battlefields in Europe. Many WLA bikes also came equipped with leg guards and windshields to cut down on the spray from puddles and mud. The WLA also came with one-of-a-kind blackout lights that were used when traveling with a military convoy at night. Production of the WLA motorcycle spanned the war years 1940 to 1945. A total of 90,000 WLA motorcycles were manufactured by Harley. Today, the army green-colored WLA is considered one of the coolest motorcycles ever built by Harley-Davidson, and a bike that every collector wants to get their hands on. Number 1. Indian Chief. First built in 1947, the Indian Chief is one of the coolest-looking motorcycles ever made. Built around a 1,200 cc engine, the Indian Chief could hit 85 miles per hour in just third gear. Outfitted with a left-foot clutch and hand-operated shifter near the gas tank, the Indian Chief broke all the rules and looked good doing it. Unlike the classic Harley models that it competed against, the Indian Chief had rear suspension that made the ride extra smooth. Although not for everyone, the Indian Chief is the motorcycle of choice among bike purists. The 1950 Indian Chief Blackhawk is particularly prized among collectors. Despite the manufacturer's up and down production history, the Indian Chief persists to this day. The 2019 Indian Chief Dark Horse model has received rave reviews from critics. What do you think of our list? Which of the bike you like the most? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoy this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.